The Jaguars had some big-time moments in the season opener.
That was picked off! It is intercepted by Trayvon Walker inside the 5-yard line. James Robinson into the end zone, touchdown!
A comeback from double digits down turned into one that got away.
Games come down to 3 to 5 plays every week, and we've got to finish better, and we just got to take care of those little things.
Now the Colts come to town, and they might have circled this one.
Ball is caught for the touchdown! Marvin Jones Jr.
The home opener awaits, and we get ready for it right now on Jaguars All Access.
Live from your official station of the Jacksonville Jaguars, this is Jaguars All Access. Brought to you by Fields Auto Group. Fields Auto Group. Never pay over MSRP.
Ain't nothing more important than what we got going right now. Every snap, lose yourself in whatever we got going on right now. Ain't nothing more important than the next snap, bro.
Cam Robinson mic'd up for that season opener against Washington. Now it's time to get locked in for the home opener for the Jacksonville Jaguars against the Indianapolis Colts on Sunday. Hey everybody, welcome to Strings Sports Brewery here in Springfield. Jaguars All Access each and every Thursday night at 7 o'clock on Fox 30 as well. Say hey to the PR department.
Yeah, who are those guys?
Okay. Right? Yeah, how about that? Dylan and David, good to see them here as well. Brent Martineau along with Jeff Lageman. You know that guy, Josh Allen, forced fumble, big-time tackle for a loss on Sunday. And welcome to the show, Christian Kirk, 6 catches, 117 yards in his NFL debut for the Jacksonville Jaguars, that is.
Thank you.
Good to have you guys on board. We always get things going, by the way, with our game-changing moments, and you guys are a part of those. And before we do that, Josh, tough one, if you look back, but now you guys are obviously looking ahead to the home opener on Sunday.
Yes, sir, most definitely. It's, you can't win the Super Bowl after week 1. I know we all expected to win, but it's how we going to respond. And I feel like we've had a lot of success at going against this team. This is a talented team. We're ready for the challenge, and we're ready to play some football Sunday.
All right, let's dive right into it with our Baptist Health game-changing moments. And, well, we begin with Josh Allen, who I think really did change the game, Jeff, with this forced fumble late in the first half.
Yeah, big time, right? Last year, the defense had 9 takeaways on the entire season, got 3 of them, and Josh started it out in a great fashion. And a great job in the recovery right there, because that ball was really on the ground bouncing around for quite some time. And Foye ended up getting a hold of it. You can see it's just bouncing around there. Great job, though, getting your hand in there to knock that ball out.
Appreciate it.
Just punching it? That's it? Simple play?
Hey, lock out, try to make a play. Good things happen when you do your job.
Did you punch at it, or did you just swipe at it?
I tried to tackle him. I didn't even know I did it.
Didn't even know you did.
I came to the sideline. I was like, damn, did I do that?
Those are the best plays.
Let's get it.
Hey, there you go. Do it again on Sunday. Baptist Health game-changing moments continue, and we go to Christian Kirk. Part of that 6-catch day was this 49-yarder and a beauty off play action.
And Christian, what I love about this play is your route. I mean, you want to talk about taking a guy to school. You got the defensive back's hips turned. When you got his hips turned, your speed just took over. If that ball was just a little bit closer, you might have been able to catch it in stride, but a big play nonetheless.
Yeah, it definitely was, a play in a situation that we kind of needed it. We have been practicing this play throughout the week, and it was just a big post, for me. And, we knew with the cornerback playing outside leverage that I'd be able to kind of lean him, get his hips open, and then just kind of run through, contact and, track the ball, make a big play. And I'm glad we connected on this one.
Baptist Health game-changing moments continue. Hey, Christian, this is what happens when you're on Jaguars All Access. You get the bump. Trayvon Walker last week. And how about this play, Jeff?
It's a great play, first of all, for any defensive lineman to make an interception. It's a big deal, right, Josh? And to make it on a screenplay, you don't have a whole lot of time to react to make an interception like that.
Yeah, that was a great awareness play by Trayvon, man. It took me 3 years to get one, and he got one in the first game. So the future's bright for that man, and I'm excited to play with him.
Well, and the beauty of this play is that it led directly to points, because on the very next play, J-Rob takes it in from 11 yards, and J-Rob's touchdown run, a thing of beauty. And just real quick quick thought on James Robinson, first game back from an Achilles tendon tear, which is a major injury. You guys probably had to be so proud of what he came back from.
Yeah, I know for me, being new to the team and, seeing him early on in the spring, early on into his recovery, seeing him consistently day in and day out, just working to try to get back, and then just being patient throughout training camp, being smart, and then what he was able to do on Sunday was impressive, for me. I love watching him play, love his game. He's an all-around back, so he's going to be big for us all season.
All right, I have this theme now going over the last 6 weeks. Every time I talk about Christian Kirk, it's like Christian Kirk is always open. Why are you always open? Is it the route running? Is it the IQ? What is it?
It's a combination of everything. I pride myself on being an all-around receiver. So speed, IQ, route running, catching the ball, whatever I got to do. I always feel like I got the upper hand.
Okay, this play that I've picked out in particular, your coaching staff did a phenomenal job. I call this the NBA play. Okay, you got Jamin Davis, a linebacker, covering you in man, and I have no idea why they're putting him in coverage on you. Yeah. But they're clearing everybody out, and you've got a one-on-one situation, and you took advantage of it. You got to love a matchup like that.
100%. Like you said, Press and Doug, they do a great job of just putting us in opportunities to be in one-on-one situations. And, for me, anytime, no offense, I get lined up against a linebacker, it's every time. It should be 100% guaranteed. But, it was just one of those plays where it's an option, and I got a way to win any way that I can. So it was a great play call.
And I think the Jags have some matchup problems for defenses, right? Christian, obviously, Travis Etienne, and others, Ingram as well from the tight end spot, Jeff. So it is pretty encouraging. The part that needs to be cleaned up, and we all know this, the missed opportunities. There were a bunch of them. I know you guys feel like you should have won this game, right?
Most definitely. Most definitely. I think, but, this is good takeaways and it's bad takeaways. It's the little things, everybody harps on the little things, but when you really think about it, they become big problems if you don't handle it. And I think we're doing a really good job this week in practice on handling those situations and putting ourselves in a better position to win. And like I said, man, it gives us more confidence. So stepping on this Sunday, man, we practiced. We've studied, we have a good game plan, and we're ready to play against these guys.
And a lot of these things are easily fixable. Mental awareness plays, okay, let's make sure we get the right formation on offense. Don't jump off sides on defense on a 3rd and 5. I mean, these are pretty correctable things. Wouldn't you call them easily correctable, right?
Situational awareness, I think just the last one, just being situational awareness. I think that's somewhere we can get better in, and somewhere we did get better in, and we're going to continue to improve to not be in the situation that we were in last week.
Well, and Trevor Lawrence obviously played his 18th game in the NFL and his first one that you guys have had a chance to play with each other in. What are your thoughts on Trevor so far? Obviously, there's some good moments, but he misfired a little bit the other day, and some guys dropped some balls. But tell a little bit of your experience. You played with Kyler Murray in Arizona, #1 pick again. What's Trevor been like working with?
He's been great. I think the thing that stands out to me about Trevor is just his maturity, and especially where he holds himself to the highest standard out of anybody, and he's his toughest critic. And so, don't think that he's going back and he's watching every single play that he may have messed up on, a throw that he may have missed, and he's going to correct that. And he's been doing that throughout practice this week, and that's one thing I admire about him. And for a young player, that's really encouraging to see. So for me, it's just however long I've been with Trevor and been learning this offense, learning this system. We're all new to it. He just gets better and better every practice, every day, and so I see the same throughout the season.
It's amazing to think that he's only 22 years old. Wow, I mean, it's incredible. Splash plays by the defense, though. I love seeing that. The defense making some big plays. Young Tyson Campbell had an interception. You had a fumble. Trayvon had a play. That's certainly a change from last year, and that's got to be encouraging under new defensive coordinator Mike Caldwell.
Most definitely is, man. This is I know. See, Kirk can vouch for this, man. This is takeaways. I know we don't practice against the offense a lot, but like when I know when they see us, we harp on takeaways. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, the game didn't go the way we want, but in our minds, we're still thinking takeaways, good or bad, and that's always going to put us back into a game. And I feel like if we continue to strive for those, man, continue to have that on our mind. I think we're always going to be in a good situation to win.
That play right there qualifies as a splash play. Big tackle for a loss on a reverse play.
10 yards.
Okay? And Christian, that what happens when you get an offense sent back on a negative play like that. It's hard to overcome getting behind the chains a little bit.
Yeah, and like Josh said, when they have takeaways and the defense is out there and us offensively, when we're on the bench and we're seeing them do what they do, getting takeaways, interceptions, tackle for loss, we feed off of their energy. And so it just gives us, that much more momentum, when we get on the field and we take the field to put the ball in the end zone.
It did not happen a lot last year, but 3 turnovers in the first game is a very good sign as we continue to try to learn the identity of this football team. Takeaways on defense would be one heck of an identity. When we come back, more with Josh Allen and Christian Kirk here on Jaguars All Access, presented by Fields Auto Group. And we go to the film room coming up next, as we always do, with Jeff Lageman. We're live at Strings Sports Brewery. Hey, Moose, what's happening? Good to have everybody out on a Thursday and live on Fox 30. Jaguars get set for the home opener against the Colts on Sunday.
Jaguars All Access is brought to you by Fields Auto Group, including Land Rover Jacksonville. Test drive the Land Rover Defender today. LandRoverJacksonville.com. Baptist Health, changing healthcare for good. Fanatics, officially licensed everything. And TIAA Bank, created to serve, built to perform.
I'm going to tell you like I tell you every year, 16, don't be talking crazy. Let me talk crazy.
I'm not going to stand by you.
All right, bet. Ain't nothing more important than the next snap, bro. Come on, let's break this down. Duval on 3. 1, 2, 3. Duval!
I love watching those guys watch Cam Robinson mic'd up. More of that on Jaguars.com. And more of Jaguars All Access presented by Fields Auto Group right now live from Strings Sports Brewery in Springfield with Brent Martineau, Jeff Lageman, Josh Allen, and Jags wide receiver Christian Kirk having some fun here. And it's time to go to the film room.
Well, and it's always fun watching a young player learn how to pass rush. And Trayvon Walker did a great job with the outside chop on a slide protection. Let's jump into the film and take a look at it.
He steps up. He's going to get hit. He's going to get sacked. Trayvon Walker got him back at the 25-yard line.
Welcome into the film room, and Trayvon got his first career sack against a protection you wouldn't think that it would happen against. And what was the protection? It's really slide protection. The center is sliding towards the side that Trayvon is on, so you got 3 guys protecting that side. Trayvon still beat the tackle, though, to the outside with a little chop move that he implemented. Let's jump at the film and take a look at it. Here's the play from the end zone look. You can see that tackle kicking hard to the outside because the guard is inside. We're going to slow it down. Look at the slow-mo chop. He gets the outside arm of the tackle. That takes away his strength, and then Trayvon's strength's powering around the outside edge gets him the sack. This little chop move reminds me of one that I saw from one of the greatest of all time, Lawrence Taylor. But that little outside chop move, Trayvon pulled it from one of the greats. I'm not trying to compare Lawrence Taylor to Trayvon Walker or anything like that, but the move, when I was a young player watching Lawrence Taylor, you always try to steal something. That outside chop that Lawrence had, and put your arm up, Josh, to knock that arm down, and the force that Trayvon hit that arm with, you could see that the arm literally goes all the way down below the waist, and the tackle now has no power.
Don't feel good.
And it doesn't feel good. And at 272 pounds with the power to turn the corner, that offensive tackle doesn't have a chance. So knocking the hands down is so important as a pass rusher, and I know that's a big for you. And Josh does it a little differently. He does a little jump chop.
Little cross chop.
Little cross chop, jump chop, whatever you want to call it. And Christian, as a wide receiver, you use some of the same moves when you're getting pressed coverage on the opposite side. You might have a corner right in your face. You use some of the same things, don't you?
Yeah, I actually, on that big post, I use the chop. I use the outside arm chop when the DB tried to contact me at 15 yards to run through contact. I just chopped his arms down, and that's able to give me a free release.
I don't have to chop to get through a broadcast, all right? I don't have to worry about that at all. But I'd like you guys to do the little chop move a little. We should play some music. You look like you were about to do a nice little dance there along the way.
They did say, sacking the quarterback is an art.
One of the coolest names of a movie, the Karate Kid.
Yeah.
There's a move called the Karate Kid, wax on, wax off.
Yeah.
Okay. Wide receivers use it.
Yep.
Defensive ends use it.
Yeah.
Wax on, wax off.
You can take your singing talents and your artistic talents over to the Players Corner when we come back with Ashlyn Sullivan. These guys will go over there live from Strings Sports Brewery, and it was a big moment this offseason for Christian Kirk. He explains all that and the fun ahead coming up next on Jaguars All Access, presented by Fields Auto Group, live on Fox 30 and live in Springfield each and every Thursday night at 7 o'clock.
Live from your official station of the Jacksonville Jaguars, this is Jaguars All Access. Brought to you by Fields Auto Group. Fields Auto Group. Never pay over MSRP.
To celebrate for the Jacksonville Jaguars. A lot of special plays and celebration kind of plays because of, well, a moment like that with Trayvon Walker. Hey, everybody, welcome back to Strings Sports Brewery, Jaguars All Access, presented by Fields Auto Group. It's over on CBS47 tonight because of Major League Baseball. So, well, you know where to find us. CBS47, Fox 30. Brent Martineau, Jeff Lageman, and we have Josh and Christian gone. Well, they are with Ashlyn Sullivan here at Strings in the Players Corner.
Thank you, Brent. We are here in the Players Corner presented by Fanatics, and we have to talk about this streak. The Jaguars have beaten the Colts 7 straight seasons in Jacksonville. The Colts have not won in Jacksonville since 2014. And Josh, I asked your teammates all week. They said, yeah, the streak doesn't matter. Does the streak really not matter?
You know, let the sun be out this week.
Whatever that means. Christian, does the streak not matter?
I'm new to the streak, but all I got to say is, we're looking forward to keeping it alive.
All right, and the sun is indeed shining on your personal life. You are newly engaged. Your lovely fiance. I need to know the proposal plans. What went into this?
Yeah, so I had been, planning it all throughout training camp, and kind of caught her off guard. She thought we were going to dinner, actually with Trevor and his wife, Marissa.
Love.
And we came down here, actually, to downtown Jacksonville, and asked her to marry me, and she said yes. So it's definitely by far the best moment of my life so far.
Aw, I love that. And Josh, your lovely wife, Caitlin, is here. I want to know the best marriage advice that you can give to Christian. She's listening. Be careful.
Okay, baby.
Yeah, right. Okay.
Exactly. Brent Martineau, I think you can agree with that, yeah?
Yeah, 23 years married. I guess that was very good advice, Josh Allen. I wish you gave me that like 20 years ago. Might have been a little smoother along the way. We're going to take a break when we come back here on Jaguars All Access, presented by Fields Auto Group. We take a look at the headlines going into this game. Welcome back, Gus Bradley, Yannick Ngakoue, and also a look at the injury report, which is interesting for the Indianapolis Colts. It's all ahead here on Jaguars All Access, presented by Fields Auto Group and at Strings Sports Brewery each and every week in Springfield.
Live from your official station of the Jacksonville Jaguars, this is Jaguars All Access. Brought to you by Fields Auto Group. Fields Auto Group. Never pay over MSRP.
Let's take a look at some of the headlines. These guys just talked about the streak in Jacksonville. Indianapolis has not won here since 2014. It is pretty amazing, and hopefully it goes to number 8 on Sunday. Gus Bradley, former Jags coach. Yannick Ngakoue, drafted by the Jacksonville Jaguars. Familiar faces come back to town wearing an Indianapolis Colts uniform, of course. And Jonathan Taylor. This is it now. 31 carries last week, 2,000 yards last year. This guy is legit. Brent Martineau, Jeff Lageman, Jaguars All Access, presented by Fields Auto Group. Christian Kirk doesn't have to worry about Jonathan Taylor. You have to worry about Jonathan Taylor.
I'm ready.
There's a term, it's called populate. Want to populate a good back. That means getting all hats.
Exactly.
Hey, by the way, congratulations on Kentucky's fine win this past weekend.
Appreciate it.
Can't say that much about Texas A&M, though.
Yeah, don't bring it up, please.
App State?
Don't bring it up.
What?
I don't want to talk about it. Tough day to be an Aggie.
Showing the highlights, man. Yeah.
How much do you guys talk about the college ball in the locker room, or do you not as much as we might think?
I mean, definitely if A&M were to be playing Kentucky, or, you playing another teammate who's from another school, LSU or whatnot, there's going to be some some friendly wagers going on, and some trash talk. But right now, I can't say too much.
Is there anybody in the league that you could have had a friendly wager with from App State?
I don't think so, and I'm glad I didn't have one either.
Christian Kirk calls Josh Allen the mayor. You like that?
Huh?
Yeah,
Mayor.
That's my nickname for you, the mayor. Yeah.
Knows everybody.
You know,
Buddy.
Shaking hands, kissing babies.
making plays.
Making plays. Hey, one more thing. You've played with 3 Hall of Fame potential wide receivers. The influence of those guys, especially Larry Fitzgerald, on you.
They're great. It's funny. I was on the phone with Larry the night before Washington for about an hour, just talking with him, and we're just having our normal talks. We used to do that every year, before every single game, when we were playing together. So he's just been such a big influence on me. He's my big brother, and on and off the field. So just so thankful to ever have that opportunity to be able to play with him.
All right, go have another big game this Sunday. You too, Josh Allen, Jags and Colts, Sunday 1 o'clock at the Bank, and we'll be back here to talk about a win next Thursday from Strings. Have a good one, everybody.
From your official station of the Jacksonville Jaguars, thanks for watching Jaguars All Access. Brought to you by Fields Auto Group. Fields Auto Group. Never pay over MSRP.